Hey everybody, this is Kevin from Let Us Grow It Farm. I shot some video footage of me bending some hoops for my high hoop greenhouses. The greenhouses are going to be 45 feet long by 24 feet wide. They stand about 12 to 13 feet high. Videos show me doing 4 sections, which are 10-foot, 6-inch sections of 18 gauge top rail for chain link fencing. It takes 4 hoops to create, it takes 4 sections to create the one hoop. I'm using a hoop bender, which is not a difficult device to use. The more you use it, the more comfortable you get. It moves along pretty quick. I do highly suggest picking up the stand, which I'd have there. It's a lot easier leverage pushing down on a pole than pulling it, as you've probably seen other ones do before, where they're mounted on the bed of a truck or on a table or something like that. I don't remember exactly how much that stand was, but it was well worth it. It's very easy to move around. I have 2 60-pound bags of ready mix sitting on them that got wet, so they make nice solid rocks and paper bags. In the video after I bend these, I'll lay them out and attach them together using 5/16 by number 8 self-tapping sheet metal screws. I use 2 on each joint, and then what I don't have the footage of is I taped up each one of the joints over the tops of the screws with some duct tape. And I also marked with spray paint 1 foot from each end, so that once I got them into the posts that are in the ground, I knew how deep they were. They slide in pretty well. What I have in the ground are 2-foot sections of 1 5/8 pipe, as opposed to the poles themselves, which are 1 3/8. I have the holes, I actually have the pipe is 6 inches above the ground, attached to a 6-inch treated board that runs the full length of the hoop house. They're concreted in, and I gave them a good 1.5 to 2 days before I started putting the hoops in. In the video you'll see it's a fairly quick process to make a hoop. If you had 2 people, it'd go twice as fast. If you have 1 person bending the pipe, the second person laying them out and attaching them, you could have easily knocked out the 17 poles that I did here in about 3.5 hours. You probably could have done in less than 2 hours with 2 people. That is pretty fast, and the savings in doing it yourself is remarkable. These 10-foot poles run just under $10 a piece. That's $40 a hoop. If you check some of the greenhouse supply places, you might be able to get hoops that are a little bit thicker. Maybe they're 2 pieces. You're still going to wind up paying, the last time I checked, somewhere between $125 to $175 per hoop versus the $40 do-it-yourself. The hoop bender was about $200. Pretty easy to pay for itself after the first few hoops of savings. I highly recommend the stand underneath it. It's an additional cost, but it saves a lot of time being able to push down on a pipe as opposed to pulling on it. Other than that, I did 17 of these posts. I did all the posts in about 3.5 to 4 hours. The only thing I have left to do is to put the supports in, which will have 3 rows of the same 10-foot 6-inch posts connected end to end along the top, and then 2 of them out a little ways. So that'll be another 15 poles per hoop house. And then I'll do 2x4 treated boards down lower so I can create curtains. and I'll do the roll up. All of it I'll make myself. It was a good project, and it's a lot of savings. I highly suggest, whether you're starting off as a hobby or you have some serious goals, is to think about this route as opposed to spending a lot of money on buying pre-made. If you're physically capable and have friends, this is very worthwhile. Other than that, I hope you enjoy the video. There's a couple minutes left of it here somewhere. And check back. I think we'll try to get some more stuff in with a few other projects I'm doing and have planned. Pulling the plastic's going to be quite fun. I'm not sure what time of the year, or if it's going to be snowing by then or not, but it should make for a pretty good video. Thanks everybody for watching, and like, subscribe, and share, I guess. That's what everybody says. We'll try to keep more coming. Just a quick note, you'll notice the hoops are all kind of wonky and catawampus. Once the supports go in and everything's adjusted, leveled, and secured, everything will straighten out. I just wanted to add that in because I've had people comment, they're like, wow, that sure looks kind of uneven. It does, it straightens out. Well, it's about 1:30. I started off bending poles at about 10 o'clock this morning. So a little bit of hard work, proper tools, and you can do this in less than a day. I could probably have the 3 supports up on those if I didn't have something else to do today. But have faith in yourself. Save yourself as much money as you can. That'll afford you better things. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hope everybody's doing well.